Yeah, right. They'd be like, ugh.
Oh, yeah. Good. I really tune in for Mike's frumpy ass.
And like the lines right here, my leg and like the bulge. Frumpy ass. I said no.
I said no.
I should know.
How you guys wear XLs? I'm not gonna show off my body, dude.
I mean, it's a great segment for Fabletics.
It is.
Send it to Kate Hudson. Be like, hey, we talked about you in your movie.
You said Catherine Hahn's hotter than you.
Yes, we did. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we talked about Catherine Hahn being hotter than you and Mike's frumpy ass.
Welcome, friends, to The Confused Breakfast, the podcast where we hit pause on the chaos of today and rewind to a simpler time when it wasn't about convenience, it was about the experience. Remember the magic of a Friday night trip to the video rental store?
Yeah.
What does anybody remember?
Wandering the aisles making the big decision. What movie? What?
R-E-M-B-E-R. Remember.
We are all part of the last generation that knows the joy of the search, the smell of a blockbuster, and we're here to revisit the movies that shaped us and defined our childhoods. My name is Mike Schulte. Joining me, as always, two dudes who fart like howitzers, Sean Pryor
Best line in the movie. It's the best line in the movie.
and AJ Benson.
Hey.
Yeah.
I stumbled on that one.
Yeah.
It is the best line in the movie.
Yeah. It's great. Fart. F-A-R-T. We'll get into it later.
Well, boys, we do got to talk about our beer of the episode today. As always, Big Grove hooking us up with delicious beers to drink while we talk about classic movies from our past. We all went neighborhood beer today. Well, we did it. Oh, we got an arms race?
Again, you guys, I give you the last two.
He's such a kind man.
The sacrifice.
I got
He's sacrificing by having to drink an arms race.
I love you.
Yeah.
So I give you the good ones.
Oh, thank you.
Also good is Pale Ale Arms Race from Big Grove.
And we'll talk about it later, but I'm sure we look better drinking beer than Matthew McConaughey does.
You think so?
Are you certain about that?
We'll talk about that later, won't we?
Okay.
Big Grove Brewery, check them out. Grab some beer, grab some food. They are amazing. We love them. And boys, today on this episode, we continue our month of love with the movie that some say developed a perfect 21st century rom-com formula. The movie propped Matthew McConaughey into leading man territory, and Kate Hudson was nominated for an MTV Movie Award for Best Female Performance. Not to be confused with last week's movie, 10 Things I Hate About You. We're, of course, talking about 2003's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Well, dang it. Ladies and
Make a funny
gentlemen,
joke and then I go, nah.
it's time for another nostalgic journey to the
These
past
things come
with
in
the
tens?
Confused Breakfast. Sit back,
Come in tens?
relax, and
Come in
enjoy
10 things. 8.
wherever you
Oh,
are
yeah,
in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
it away,
good.
boys.
Love happens in tens.
Yeah.
Would you say that we're so far this month we're 10 out of 10?
Well, you would say that.
You could.
Yeah.
Actually, you really could say that.
I'll save it for my segment.
Okay.
All right.
And, of course, you got to check us out on patreon.com/confusedbreakfast. That is the place where you can support this show. We're going to keep this thing free. It's been free for over 5 years.
Yeah, come
Get to
on.
listen to it, watch it on YouTube. But if you really love the show and you want to keep us going, there's great perks there. There's cool things to interact with, voting on upcoming movies. Go check it out, patreon.com/confusedbreakfast. And, you know, let's just say somehow you stumbled on the Confused Breakfast for the first time today.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is this about? Well, I'll tell you what it's about. We like to look at movies from our past with a modern eye, but we believe the basis of that analysis has to come from nostalgia. And so we're going to learn and talk about what our feelings and ratings were on this movie the first time we saw it. Sean, what do you think? Back in the day.
I stumbled on my mom watching this and, was sitting on the couch and was kind of trapped, but watched it with her.
I couldn't tell her I didn't like it.
Exactly. I thought it was fine. But I'm like a fan of rom-coms, and I have been for a long time. But this one didn't quite do it for me, so I'm going to give it a 4 because I want to watch Blade again.
4 for Sean. AJ, what about the first time you saw this movie?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this movie before this. Because honestly, I think I only. You know what? I did. I saw this movie on TBS commercials. That's what I saw. I just saw the TBS commercials. I was like, I know everything I need to know about this movie. I'm good. So based on that, I'm going to go ahead and give it a strong 6.7.
Nice.
Strong 6.7.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it an N8 for myself because like I'm just not sure. Like usually I don't know and then I watch it. I go, oh yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Or oh no, I've never seen this. I still don't know if I've seen this because it is formulaic in a sense. Like it's got people that you know and recognize. The story is not hard to predict what's going to happen. So I just don't remember if I saw it or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it an NA.
Okay.
I should probably be an NA too.
Do you want to be an NA?
I should be an NA.
Okay, he's going back to an NA. So that means
I can't do this off of a TBS commercial, guys. You just see Matthew McConaughey jumping on the back of that motorcycle and them doing something wacky in his apartment.
Well, that means if we're just going off of Sean's score, a 4, that takes it to the bottom 5 of any movie we've seen. Nostalgically, this is better than The Shining, but not as good as Anaconda.
This is so,
Definitely.
this is so important.
That's why people love to know where it falls, but it's like
Unfortunately,
I do.
The Shining was not as good.
Okay, so 10-year-old Sean Pryor definitely barely liked this movie better than The Shining. Like that's all we're learning from this.
This is why it's so important. That's the best fucking thing ever.
God damn it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I messed up. We have an executive producer. Starling is with us this week. This was actually his movie choice.
Yeah.
See what Starling says. He says, speaking of nostalgia, I had just moved to New York City when this movie came out, and it's very much a doing things in New York movie. Taking the train every day through Penn Station, seeing Madison Square Garden constantly, those images really imprinted on me, and watching it on screen felt familiar in a way that was exciting and validating of my choice to move there. And while I wouldn't say I felt like I was a character in it, I definitely felt like I was going to get to have the same dating experiences. Dates at the Garden, weekends in the Boroughs, lamb shank with cherry glaze. Spoiler alert, I did not. What I do remember is that even though it's a rom-com, it almost felt like it was intentionally made to offer a balance for both guys and girls, which at the time felt unusual. Casting Matthew McConaughey gave it a different energy. It wasn't just about the romance. It was fun, slick, and felt a little more universal. At the time, I'm pretty sure I would have given it a 9. So that actually means with your 2 nostalgic scores, it moves to a 6.5, which ties it with Silence of the Lambs. I mean,
Yeah, it's got to.
it's really the same movie as a kid, if you're thinking about it.
Clarice and Hannibal Lecter is Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson in 10 Things I Hate About You. Or sorry, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
In the 10 Things
We're
movie.
doing 10 movies.
Well, we're going to keep that nostalgia score in mind as we move forward, and we're going to learn more about it, talk about it more with a modern eye. Sean's going to hook us up with all the details we got to know. What do you got, man?
Produced by Robert Evans and Linda Obst and Christine Peters. Screenplay by Kristen Buckley, Brian Regan, not Regan, I had to look it up, and Burr Steers.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's from Montana.
I love that name. Based off the novel by Michelle Alexander and Jeannie Long. Cinematography by John Bailey. He also did Ordinary People, Cat People remake, The Big Chill, Groundhog Day, and The Way, Way Back. One of my favorites.
Today is Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Right now, as we're recording this, yes. I watched the whole Punxsutawney Phil thing this morning, and I'm like,
Are you pissed?
I'm not pissed. I'm just like, I gotta go. I have to go. It's so weird, and they buy into it so much, and they have like nicknames, and they wear suits, and they're so proud of what they do, and I'm like, I gotta go.
It's one of those things where you're like, televised? This is so stupid.
There. Well, that's what Molly said.
But if you go there, I'm sure it's like
Yeah.
amazing.
Molly said, she goes, that's it? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that was the beginning. They are now going to party for 10 straight hours.
They don't televise that.
No,
Yeah.
this was just the start, and we don't get to see the rest of it.
Can you imagine by the end of that time, there's just a bunch of naked old dudes with just top hats on. That's all that's happening.
Like I said, I gotta go.
just sipping out of martini glasses. You're just like, let's go. They probably skinned that every year. They skin that thing.
What is
and
this,
just wears
Epstein
a
Island?
hat.
Music by David Newman. He also did Heathers, The Mighty Ducks, The Sandlot, Tommy Boy, Jingle All the Way, and Never Been Kissed. We kind of technically covered that movie a little bit. Edited by Deborah Nell Fisher, directed by Donald Petrie. He also did Mystic Pizza, Grumpy Old Men, Richie Rich, and Miss Congeniality. Good guy. Cast, Matthew McConaughey. Cast, Matthew McConaughey, Kate Hudson, Catherine Hahn, Thomas Lennon, Adam Goldberg. Yeah? Greenberg.
Goldberg.
Okay. Annie Parise, Michael Michelle, Shalom Harlow, Robert Klein, Bibi Neuwirth, Samantha Kwan, Celia Weston, and Marvin Hamlish.
Nice.
Was it good?
Who is Marvin Hamlish? Sorry, I had to get that one out there.
Okay. The film was based off a book that the filmmakers describe as a stocking stuffer or 20 Xerox pages of stick figures and stories. I found this on a Vanity Fair article. This is all I could find.
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
Anyway, the writers got a hold of this and liked the story about two girls going out partying, likened the story about two girls going out partying and coming up with 10 ways to detour men. The writers didn't want the lead woman character to come off as this way. So actually, they wrote her as just playing a character. So like doing these 10 things, the tropiness of like what guys don't like about women. They were playing that up. Originally, the script was a lot more raunchy because there's something about Mary was out and very popular.
Yes.
Which you will hear later on in this month.
Next week.
Next week. Gwyneth Paltrow was attached to the lead role for quite a while, but dropped out to do View from the Top. Kate Hudson was just coming off of Almost Famous, and the filmmakers all agreed she would be perfect for the role. Much like the male lead they needed, everybody was in full agreement that it had to be McConaughey, with the last deciding factor being Hudson and McConaughey's chemistry test, and Hudson finally agreeing with a single phrase, "I'd do it with him."
I do.
McConaughey was offered the part and was walking down Sunset Boulevard when a fortune teller comes up to him and asks, "You're thinking of whether or not to do a romantic comedy, aren't you?" And McConaughey said, "Yeah." The teller then said, "If you don't do it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life." So McConaughey took the job.
That's a lie. That is a lie. That did not happen to him.
He could say anything.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And I would believe it. And all he'd have to do is just say it in that tone.
Yep.
And they go, yeah, that's what you do.
So I did the movie.
So I did the movie.
By all accounts, production was very fun, with Catherine Hahn saying her and Kate Hudson and Annie Parise were good buds, even sneaking off to Hudson's parents' pool one night after production to party. The ending was rewritten quite a bit, but the writers say there was never a moment that the two leads weren't going to get together. Manhattan, it was just where they were going to get together. Manhattan Bridge was under construction at the time, so the production chose to shoot there rather than an airport or Annie's apartment or anything like that.
We'll save those tropes for other movies.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days was released on February 7th, 2003, and on a budget of $50 million, the film made $177.5 million at the box office and has become a favorite for rom-com lovers everywhere.
Well, thanks, Sean. Now we got to go to AJ. He's going to hook us up with what the critics and the fans have to say about this movie before we go scene by scene. What do you got?
Is that thing a dog? I don't know, but it looks like the inside of a rain jacket. It's the tomato meter.
Gross.
Talk about it later. That's probably my favorite line of the movie. Delivery is perfect from Adam Goldberg. 42% splat.
That is a splat of any movie we've done, tied with St. Elmo's Fire and Just Friends.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. 77% on the popcorn meter and a 6.5 on IMDb.
Coming up on 250 movies done, and 6.5 ties this with So I Married an Axe Murderer and Road Trip, per the fans.
Rock and roll.
Yep.
Well, highest up on the critic reviews, Chris Kaltenbach of the Baltimore Sun, 75 out of 100. McConaughey, especially Hudson, managed to make it all work, maintaining their likability even in situations where they inevitably end up acting like jerks. Thanks. Michael O'Sullivan gave it a 70 out of 100. This is a Washington Post. At least it's a pleasant walk with attractive people and nice conversation.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all you could ask for.
That's all you really need. Hazel Dawn Dumpert. Yes, that's the real one.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. From LA Weekly.
Oh.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gave it a 20 out of 100. Directed by Donald Petrie, with about as much substance and style as a ham sandwich.
Hey, a ham sandwich is a ham sandwich, baby.
That's right. All right. Don't try to church it up. Just call it what it is, right? It's a heavy hand that damps down such airy creatures as Hudson and McConaughey. Peter Travers also said 25 out of 100 from Rolling Stone. When a chick flick goes wrong and this one hits a dead end in hell, it's a wipeout. Great. So we go over to our favorite place for movie reviews. Well, our second favorite place, excuse me. We're going to Letterboxd here. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We have a 5-star review here from Francesca, who said, crying because I'll never be a journalist in New York and have Matthew McConaughey chase me on the bridge while riding a motorcycle. It checks out.
Hey, you never know.
This is a 4-star. It is in all caps, so I'll read it accordingly. It says, I love cheesy, predictable rom-com so much. Fuck me up. This one is 4 stars as well. Our love fern, you let it die. No, honey, it's just sleeping. They don't make movies like this anymore. Then we got, let's see. No, that's all right. This movie is the most accurate rom-com because he thinks he's being so smooth, and her friends are just mocking him behind his back. So
Sure.
pretty damn real.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andy Anderson is extremely valid because I, too, would fall in love with Matthew McConaughey after 10 days. Yep. Princess Sophia's Supremacy. I can't believe this movie passes the Bechtel test. This is so cute, I want to kill myself. And then finally, 3.5 stars. What a twisted web heterosexuals weave.
I like that.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna move on over to our favorite movie reviews on the internet, and those are inside our exclusive Discord channel, The Little Lebowski Urban Achievers. Sign up at Patreon, guys. We got NYC Welder giving us a short and a sweet. I remember seeing this on cable with a girlfriend. I tried to watch it again to attempt a review twice. I like Fool's Gold better.
Okay.
It's fair enough. Caleb K. This is an absolutely perfect romantic comedy. The pinnacle of early 2000s excess with maybe the hottest people to ever lead a movie. Except for Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek.
Because you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's close, maybe.
Yeah. 2 adorable leads with ridiculous chemistry with an implausible plot, so a surprisingly heartfelt turn halfway through. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is what happens when actors take silly material seriously and bring their humanity to it. What starts as a cheesy yet warm blanket of straightforward 2000s movie logic slowly turns into an examination of intimacy, the importance of honesty, and the risk of vanity. And that's not to mention the rapid fire and relatable jokes about growing a relationship with somebody and the fear that such an intimacy can spur. It's cheesy, and it certainly won't win any awards, but How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, to me, is what every romantic comedy should be compared to. Above all else, it's a reminder that it's okay to frost yourself. Don't be bashful of your Princess Sophia, and never be afraid to call bullshit. There we go. Nostalgic, 10 out of 10.
Dang.
Modern day rating, frosted out of 10.
Frosted out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Was that it, AJ?
That's all we got.
Well, boys, today's movie has me thinking, what if we wrote an article called How to Lose a Podcast Audience in 10 Episodes? Here's what I think I'd do. Episode 1, we ditch the microphones and cameras and just record everything on an iPhone sitting 15 feet across the room.
Yeah.
One iPhone, that's it. Never changes.
Sick.
Episode 2, pivot extremely hard into religion, politics, because nothing says movie nostalgia podcast like political projection and eternal damnation. Episode 3, straight up steal bits from other movie podcasts. Don't even bother changing the words. No credits given. Episode 4, stick to that motto. Only cover movies that every other podcast has already done. Nothing new and original over here. And then, of course, start missing upload days, arguing on mic about whose fault it is, sharing the pet names of each other's penises on air. And by episode 10, we're shocked everyone's gone. It's that easy.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's talk about a movie where ruining something good on purpose is literally the plan. Here we go.
Yay.
Scene 1. Andy Anderson writes articles at Composure Magazine and dreams of moving on to more important writing jobs. After watching her coworker Michelle spiral from yet another breakup, Andy pitches a bold experiment. She'll date a man and intentionally push him away using every stereotypical dating mistake women make. Her editor Lana loves the hook, gives her a 10-day strict deadline. Meanwhile, smooth-talking ad executive Benjamin Barry works at an advertising agency.
Can I ask, first off, this has really nothing to do with the plot of the movie, but we've seen this in movies that we've covered over and over again. Like Batman, I got it there, but in some other movies, what does hanging upside down do for your workout exactly?
I think it's supposed to relieve the pressure from your spine.
Yeah.
Helps decompress your spine. Teeter hang-ups.
Okay.
Remember those?
No.
Where the old guy goes, it's this easy. And he hangs upside. I'm pretty sure that's what the teeter hang-ups. Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think it's a decompression thing of your spine.
Okay, because it's only shown with rich people. And I know you could probably hang upside down anywhere you wanted.
Well,
But to have the boots and the mechanism, it bothers me.
well,
You can't afford that.
That's
No.
I think rich people, you could basically compare them to vampires.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So just, I think as long as you kind of have that in mind. Batman was a little on the nose.
Yeah,
but I get
yeah,
it. But but yeah, that's pretty much where it comes from.
That's all I had on that.
All right.
Well, I got something. I finally found my person. You guys know I like to pause the screen when there's newspaper articles and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I run out of time, But our friend, we talk about him quite a bit over on Cinema Sins. He does God's work. He pauses every frame, reads everything. This whole intro, this magazine sucks, guys. It says "Loose Your Belly" on one of the covers. LOOSE, not lose.
Yeah.
Believe is misspelled in the title of another article, and then the big thing on top says "It Can Done" instead of "It Can Be Done" in an article. It's just.
It's like AI created all these fucking magazines.
We like to think AI is doing a bet, look how bad AI is. Well, are they really better than what some of these humans have done before when they're really quickly trying to make magazine articles? It's pretty bad.
Well,
it's pretty bad.
I like to. I'm glad to know that it's not a new anomaly then, because like when I read articles on like scrolling through and you see an article, you're like, yeah, I'm going to click on that. And you just find so many freaking typos anyways. You're like, people suck nowadays. They just suck at writing. And everybody gets away with this and gets paid for it. And then you go back, you're like, oh, it's been happening for years.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. That's what these magazines are.
And it's like they go with the trope of like she's writing articles about girl shit and she's like kind of over that.
Ew,
it's
girl
like
shit.
Yeah, it's like
Girls
nothing.
don't shit.
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
It's
so
like
sorry.
it's kind of like the trope of like I'm stuck in this job that I really like, but I want to be doing more stuff like talking about politics and stuff that really matters.
Peace in Tajikistan.
And it's just like none of that matters. Like who gives a shit? Like it's still not gonna matter. You're still gonna be miserable doing this.
And the fact that she thinks that this magazine will ever let her write about this is mind-blowing to me. And this magazine, what are we assuming this is Cosmopolitan? This is
Something
one
like
of the
that.
most read magazines in the world, and you're a featured article writer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth and do
like,
your job.
10 things that a smart woman should know about politics or something like that, or like you can turn this into several different angles.
You could easily work your way around this, but the natural tendency is just be like, I don't like it.
And when your
I
boss,
don't get
when
it.
your boss goes, you could either write that article I said, or you can lose your $200,000 a year job. I'd be like, just tell me what to write.
Do you like your loft in New York City?
Yeah. Do you like your friend style apartment that doesn't exist actually in New York City?
Are you sure?
Because now they've probably turned that like entire apartment into about like 6 to 8 studio apartments, studio closets is what they've fucking done. Because that's what I'm saying. Like we can get to that part. These apartments don't exist in New York, do they,
don't.
guys?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know.
No.
So we get Thomas Lennon again.
Thank God.
And Adam Goldberg.
Goldberg.
I'm starting to believe Thomas Lennon's in every movie.
I
ever.
think so.
Goldberg, Greenberg. Who gives a shit?
I don't know. Like,
He's our Dazed and Confused boy. You don't
Yeah.
even know his
Yes.
name.
Oh, I have a theory.
oh yeah, he is.
He didn't even know he's a Dazed.
There's a lot of Greenbergs and the Goldbergs.
Yeah, that's great, Sean.
But these guys are his friends, and this is where like we got Kate Hudson and her friends talking, and like got her job and everything like that, and then we get McConaughey here, and we get them talking, and like there maybe 10 to 15 minutes go by, and I'm like, what in God's name is anybody talking about in this movie? Like I was like, am I fucking dumb?
And again, like, what?
Yeah, but
No, you're not dumb.
You're not dumb,
You're just
Sean.
not the audience for this
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Yes. You know why? Because here's the problem, Sean. I think you have the same problem that everybody had in this scene. Is he took his shirt off. Oh, there he is.
Exactly.
And now I don't know what anybody's talking about anymore. Because it's like that's exactly how you're supposed to watch this movie.
Yes.
Is if you don't have the subtitles on, then you're just trying to
doesn't matter.
hope that they don't cover up him shirtless.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. You're not listening. You're not paying attention. Nothing.
It's one of
just-
those movies you just quickly have to be like, just give it to me. Just
Yeah.
whatever you got. Like even the fact that they're like, by the way, there's a staff meeting in 30 minutes. And then she has to leave the office, travel through New York
Dude.
to get to friend's apartment, to then go upstairs to have a full-blown conversation with her, to then get her showered and dressed to come to work, to then go back to work before the 30-minute meeting
30
starts.
minutes.
So
Yeah.
I was just recently in New York City, right? The heart of the city, right? Downtown. And I can promise you that anywhere that was worth traveling to for her to be able to go there in that amount of time and come back is way more worth walking to than it is taking a cab. 100%. If you every time I would pull up an Uber, I'd be like, or like a drive
Oh, it's
to,
right there.
or a walk to thing. It would be like, walking. Oh, that's gonna be like a 22-minute walk, and then you pull up driving. It's like, why is it a 24-minute drive?
The car's right
And
there.
it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, there's cabs everywhere. What's going on? That it's completely
Yeah.
bullshit.
It just doesn't even matter. Like, and once I saw that, I go, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I kind of put my phone down and I go,
Yeah, it's
we'll just
like-
experience this one.
We'll just let this one wash over us.
I feel like in New York they just want you to stay put. They don't want you going anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Even
is.
if her apartment was like in the same building, it would have taken longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just waiting for an elevator would have been a
Oh,
10-minute
God.
round trip.
Can attest. And I'm telling you, like this was the most upsetting thing. And by the way, not only that, it's going to take more than a half hour for her to get ready for work from where she's at right there to what she came out dressed as.
yeah.
Catherine Hahn looks beautiful. If
Of
she
course.
just woke up from
Yeah.
a week-long nap, I'd be like, you're gorgeous. You're ready for the day.
Yeah.
But not her character.
Not
Yes.
well, to be ready for this job where it's all about glamour and all about the hair and 10 ways I gotta
'Cause she's-
fucking do my eyebrows.
She's like the fitness fashion consultant or something.
that's
I
right.
think they gave her that title.
Yeah.
Michelle is her character's name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her friends are the names of the original writers of the book.
That's a nice
Michelle
touch.
and Jeannie. Yeah.
What a nice
Isn't
touch.
that kind of fun?
That's good. I like that.
The tropes sorry, one more thing. The tropes kind of like pile on top of each other in this because it's just like important work stuff and like both of them actually, like McConaughey and
So
Hudson. Important work stuff, and I just have so much to do, but I have an unfathomably great attitude about all of this.
Yeah.
Like there's not like sweat anywhere from stress at all. It's just everything's fine, and I love existing. I just love it.
New York
Existence is great.
journalism and marketing was the first and ultimate like remote work job, apparently, because they're in
All
their
of these
office,
offices closed down immediately.
and when you go there, they're just fun hangout pits because they've got a pool table in there and a bunch of goofy shit on the walls, like it's a goddamn
Shenanigans?
Chili's or shenanigans, yeah, and like that's what they work in, and then the women's office, composure office, is all beautiful, perfect lighting, and like healthy snacks.
Flour deliveries every 5 minutes.
I don't know why anybody even comes in because it's just they just bullshit the entire time, and then I guess get writing done some other time.
Yeah, you do that
night.
on your off time.
Yeah.
Hey, don't bring that shit to work. You do your work at home. Okay, here we talk about shit from home at work.
They got to go into their meeting to take their shoes off. But did you see the guy still has his shoes on?
Oh,
there's a wide shot
really?
of everyone without their shoes on, and there's just a guy sitting there like this with black shoes on.
he's a new guy. He's like, oh, shit, nobody told me about the shoe thing.
They're tied. I have to tie them.
He's like, you don't really fit in here, Todd. It's like,
Todd, nah, you can't.
I picked these shoes out for a reason. I walk everywhere like a normal person.
it's New York. We have to take our shoes off. What the? Nobody's gonna have feet that smell good here. Are you
Not even
kidding?
close.
They're all dirty.
Was this the first Catherine Hahn thing that you'd ever seen? Because
I believe so. Yeah.
I think it's her first or second movie, and then of course, obviously, moving on to bigger like Anchorman, Step Brothers, beyond that, and so much. I'm guessing this is the first movie that really made people go, "Oh, that girl's pretty funny." She's great. Her delivery of some lines are really good in this. When she says, "I even told him I loved him," she's like, "Oh no, Michelle, how many days was it?" She's like, 5. 2. just a great addition. I was happy when I saw her in this movie.
Yeah,
for sure.
same.
Yeah,
Her and Tom Lennon, and it's just I'm right at home.
What about BB Newirth? Lilith. I just call her Lilith from Cheers, but the boss. Do you like her? Do you guys like her?
I was
in movies?
trying to pinpoint where else I've seen her in.
That's her. She was
this is-
Frasier's wife in Cheers.
Okay.
Remember? She was. That's just how I know her.
She is just this character to me all the time.
Yeah, same.
And it's probably even like it's like somehow this character is encapsulated every time by this kind of a haircut.
It's always.
You know what I mean? Like it's just all the time.
A condescending type of a personality.
Yes,
Yeah.
a little bit of of an upturned nose, an air about her that's just like, look, I'm at the top of composure.
Look.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a metaphor.
Only the character is perfected by Meryl Streep in
Oh yeah,
Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, correct.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Still for the second one, man. That's gonna make me sick. All right. I like.
Were you asking me to go to the second scene?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
I thought that's
absolutely
what
not. I want to talk about this for a long
Okay,
time.
cool.
She says like the article she's writing and working on. She's like, "How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days," and the two other bitches from McConaughey's work, right?
Yes.
Or trying like interviewing or whatever for something. I don't exactly. I still don't
It
know what's
actually
going on.
doesn't really make much
Okay.
sense.
And one of them says, "Oh, it sounds needlessly vicious," and like that's actually right on.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, yeah,
it does.
Well, yeah. When you really think about it, this movie is pretty fucking sick
Yeah.
on both sides.
Yeah, but it all works out in the end.
And it all works
it's
out.
all good.
You know, we don't always have the best intentions maybe when we start.
Yep.
But here we are.
We both had a bet going. Isn't that funny and charming?
Isn't that crazy? We're so alike.
Oh my god.
Thank God we're both really fucking hot.
I know.
Yeah.
Because if we weren't, this would be even more sick.
It helps.
Yeah.
It does help.
it helps move things along.
No, it helps. It's because we're hot, yeah. Well, let's go on to scene 2 then. So Andy and her friends go out on the town to meet her victim. Ben is making a pitch. That's what it is.
Vampires.
Ben's making a pitch to his boss that he can take over an important diamond selling account. His coworkers frame him into trying to make a woman fall in love with him in 10 days, and they set him up with Andy. Andy and Ben hit it off at dinner, and they even go to a Knicks game the next night where Andy begins her tactics.
More lines from Catherine Hahn in this too, where one of them says like gives him one of the 10 things, and is like, call him in the middle of the night and tell him everything you ate that day. And she's like, what's wrong with that? Like, fuck
I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding, of course.
I'm kidding.
Not really, but okay.
Well, it's very funny that actually it's also again it's just kind of sick that it's I'll write about her, one of my best friends, and I'll just talk about all the shit that I know that she's doing of how like not get guys to like
Thank you. And she's very like, thank you for saving me.
like what the
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up.
I thought it was going to come across as like Kate Hudson's character, Andy, was like a lady killer, but for men. Like she just like gets every night a different guy or something like that.
Man-eater.
So she's like I thought she was gonna be like more like
It's
harsh.
easy to lose a guy.
Yeah, I thought she's gonna be more harsh, especially to her friend, like or like kind of bitchy. She's like, "Yeah, you're doing it all wrong. You need to forget about that stupid head, and just get another dick in you." I thought it was gonna be more like that, and I'm glad it really wasn't.
Because they even implied that she's
Just
like
be annoying.
Didn't she imply that there's like a sports reporter that's sending her Knicks tickets and like so she's like it was initially implied that yeah she does kind of have a lot of suitors but then you never hear about it
Yeah.
again.
It's got
She's just perfectly available.
makes it even more sick and twisted, Mike. There's just a guy that we never hear about that she's been leading on.
They've probably gone on a couple dates.
Probably, and he's just sending
Courtside
these
Knicks
tickets to be like, and why would you just send the 2 tickets and be like, here you go, see what I can do?
Bro,
I'm
no.
assuming she's just gonna take one of her girlfriends. Yeah,
Because
To
dude,
a
here's what
sporting
happened. So
event.
that sports reporter had the Knicks tickets, and he's like, "Hey," and they went out to eat like 2 nights ago, and he goes, "Listen, I'm going. I got this big trip planned. I'm going to be gone for about 11 days. I'm going to give you these Knicks tickets. I'll see you when I get back. I got a really big surprise for you." And then he comes back 11 days later, and she's basically married to Matthew McConaughey.
No, it's 13 days later.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, day 13, don't have any plans. We're going to the final game. That guy shit.
And he was like, they were so together that he was going to ask her to like move in with him or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you're married." It's
this
because you
is-
wrote an article about how to lose a guy, but then now you're married. Oh,
That movie only showed up on Hallmark.
that's a great one.
And he's like, "This is bullshit." And he's like, "That's one of our things.
That's one of our things.
That's what we connected with."
You play that game too?
Oh,
man.
And then he moves back to his hometown to kind of recalibrate his life, and then meets his old love flame, and then
Right.
they have their moment.
Yes.
It happens.
They're always writers in fucking New York. They got to
Yeah.
come back to the small
And of course,
town.
it's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Of course.
It's got to be.
Gotta be.
makes
So
a
I
lot
think
of
I
sense.
nailed down the science to charming like Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
I think it's you say a vaguely sort of philosophical sentence in a southern accent, and then the last word in that sentence you say and then you spell out. So like in Days of Confused, it's like, "I just love living, man. LIVIN," that kind of thing. Or like in this, like the big old 4-letter word, love, LOVE. That's how you do it. It's that simple. He literally gets her in like 30 seconds.
SECONDS.
Yes.
Yeah. You're supposed to end it with you spell out the last word you said.
SECONDS.
Yeah.
Soccer?
Oh, it's how tight, dude.
YEAH.
Soccer?
SECONDS.
I lost it.
See? You
Actually,
You're going too fast. You're going too fast.
Actually, Molly tries to spell out words to me that we don't want our daughters to hear, and I'm just like, "What?" She's like, "POOP." I'm like, I can't.
I can
fathom what
do
you're
Yiddish.
saying.
Like that's fine.
You know what's funny is what I found is you really only need to do like the first like 3
Yes.
letters and be like, yeah, I got it. Don't just stop there.
SNA.
S-
No,
We don't want to have any more SNA tonight, and I'm good.
snacks.
Yeah.
Sean,
No, I say that all the time.
yeah.
I have to cut myself off.
the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker! I just last note on just destroying Catherine Hahn subtly, or her character. It's literally not so subtle when they're walking into this this thing that they meet at or whatever, and she's just like, "No, honey, come on. If the most beautiful woman in the world did all the bullshit that you do, they'd run in the other direction." It's just like, wow, thanks for telling me now. Don't you write articles about this shit? Like, you could have if you've been friends this long, you could have filled her in long before it came to this. I'm just saying.
That's
Yeah.
true. And then they get the other thing, like these 2 other executives at Matthew McConaughey's company, like they're correct. They have a way better pitch than Matthew McConaughey has. He wants to frost yourself. You're like, this
Yeah.
It's
this-
kind of weird. Yeah.
It's not good. And like they kind of fuck this up because the fact that they agree to this stupid
Yes.
game is dumb because they already have the account.
They're ready to go.
They're ready to go. And this guy's basically said, "Look at these 2 hot, what does he call them, like legs and boobs or something?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Look at we got it." And they're absolutely correct. They're like, dude, it's not about for diamonds for everyone. It's exclusivity of diamonds is what makes them worth money. And like they literally have the job.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, let's let this weird thing play out.
Yeah, you know what? I have a great idea how to secure this account
in 10 days.
in 10 days. It's like, so
Should
not
we
now.
be working on it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
mean,
That's fine.
you're right. It's ready to go. Do we want to go on this right now? Or do we want to wait 10 days or whatever and
Because there's this big party
to
coming
see
up.
if he comes up with a better idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No.
He's like, well, I could spend more time with legs and tits or whatever. And
Well, and it's so. I mean, let's be real though. This is all their boss, right? Sitting at this table.
this is
Yeah.
the
The
main
boss of
dude
all
boss.
of them?
Yes. Of
for
all
the
of them.
for the marketing or the ad agency or whatever.
I think so. Yeah.
And that means these two women are like seducing him pretty much in the same way too. Just like running diamonds. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like this is a really weird, like fucked up triangle we got going on here.
And the fact that he's there, he knew where their meeting was, and basically he's just like hijacking the meeting to be like, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I sell Nerf footballs, but I can do diamonds.
And then him at the top of this chain. I feel like the easiest way would have been is the next day go to whatever kind of HR you got and be like, yeah, we kind of pitched him on this whole thing, but I'm just not very comfortable with it. I think he's got some weird thing going on with these girls. And by the way, he kind of looked at me weird too. And I don't feel comfortable now. And then just get him fired and you get the account.
Yes.
Super easy. It's a way easier thing than just working 10 days through this shit.
It said I think one of my favorite scenes, I really do like the first meeting between them in this bar when he approaches them. First of all, it's like, oh, wow, it's super convenient that we both have like a 10-day limit on the things that we have.
Convenient is the perfect word.
But they come up to each other and they're basically like one word flirting with each other.
Yeah.
Like out, now, sushi or like whatever.
Farts.
Crabs.
Smell.
Yeah. Yes, they
In,
do.
out. It's like word association
Yeah,
games
it
that they're
is.
playing.
Food.
It's kind of a
Food.
clever way to write this because it's just like it works because it's so easy because they are so fucking hot and that they both found their mark, quote unquote. You know,
Okay, so I hate it, but I hate this part so much. But you put it perfectly to where like the reason I hate it is because this would never happen.
No.
But the fact that it's just so two super hot, confident people both knowing their mark is like, oh, they could just stare at each other and just be like, yeah, okay, let's go. Like, and they both would. So it's a good point.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, this is really coming down now. As I've been thinking about this, Ben is like extremely dumb. He's just. I honestly kind of think that this character is just extremely dumb. Not only is he like coming up with the worst idea, not getting this closed right away to like make his case of like, no, I need to be working on it now, like you're saying. Then he comes up with a terrible idea of like the advertising. No, diamonds are for everyone. And you're just like, no, it's fucking not. Like, that's not it. They shouldn't be
Frost yourself.
And then he comes up with the frost yourself. It's like
FROST.
Yeah, why didn't he say that? FORSRT.
and like it really sells it. But then we go on these dates. This like first like date we're getting out of here. It's like, nope, jump on the back, put on this goofy fucking helmet.
Which I
Then
carry around with me.
Then they go to a crab shack.
Yeah.
And he's just manhandling these crab legs and he's got shit all over him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's like, is this a test for you to see if this girl is like gonna play ball? I don't get it.
No, he's just hot, and he doesn't matter what he does. He's like, no, it works every time. You eat lobster on the first night.
He could be eating.
No, you don't, but he can.
Dude could be eating fucking beef stew in front of this woman with like shit all over him. He'd just be like, how about it? All right.
Like,
And you're just like,
STW.
God damn it. STW.
STW.
She's like, you know what? I'm gonna suck your cock.
I don't know if you know how to spell, but I'm gonna do it.
COCK, man.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna go along with this him being dumb thing because
Yeah.
they get to his apartment.
Well, sorry. Can
Oh, yeah.
Can I double back on the restaurant because are they out of Red Lobster? because it's like they're just
Where
like
is
doing
it?
an all-you-can-eat crab festival thing.
Yeah.
But it's a fancy restaurant.
There's like candles lit in the
Yeah.
background and shit.
He's like, I'm taking you to the best place in town, Red Lobster.
When you're
Fucking
here,
awesome.
They got a crab fest going on, so only $20 a person.
And there, of course, there's no Red Lobster in downtown New York, so they like ride their bike 45 minutes to like upstate New York. To
He's
go to
like,
Red Lobster.
he's like, can you chip in for gas or?
I don't have my wallet.
I didn't bring any money with me.
Can
So
you chip in for gas or?
MONEY.
it sure does talk, you know.
But they get to his apartment and he turns on "Hot in Here" by Nelly,
Yeah.
which apparently is his go-to. Like, well, this will get him.
This is fucking time.
But then he goes, "Wait, no, I don't want to fuck on the first date." So he turns on Al Green, "Let's Stay Together."
And so that's gonna change it.
What?
Nelly
If
to Al Green is not a far jump.
If anything, that made the mood even sexier.
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
are we doing here, dude?
Yeah, he ruined that. I mean, it's just he's just dumb.
All right, let's keep on that train as we move
We're
forward.
gonna ride this one all the way.
He's just a dumb guy. You know what I mean?
I liked this interaction between them a lot because you can tell they both have a something what we know, but the way they act is really clever in my opinion. That like they both have something else in mind here, but they both have a kind of a mutual goal, and they're both attracted to each other. Yes. But I thought these interactions were really fun, and I wanted more of this instead of the like slapstick. She's a ditzy dumbass later on in the movie.
Well, but he keeps referring to it because we see her at the restaurant, we see her with the lobster and the crab, and then even the beginning of the Knicks experience is like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then she turns
She
it
cranks
on.
it up, yeah.
And that's where he's like, where's this other person coming from?
Yeah.
You can tell that there is two different people, but you're right. Like the regular relationship of them is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Of
And,
course.
like,
You know?
and I guess you're explaining the plot, but it works in that way where she turns it on to like get those 10 things or whatever. But it doesn't work the whole movie for me. It does get annoying. It
does.
really does. And I know it's supposed to be.
because you're a male and you
Yeah.
watch this happen and you go, God.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hate to like be tropey about that, but I don't. What do you guys think?
I
Totally.
just get into the mode of on both sides because we're not looking at, if we look at this not knowing what's actually going on, the idea is always just like, if you're gonna be this way, just fucking end it. Like, just if you're gonna be shitty, but then you're like, oh, this isn't real.
Yes.
It's a ploy and all that shit, and you're still just kind of like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like it does. It gets real annoying real fast.
I don't like these movies. Like, it just makes me just kind of cringe a little bit when there's the bad relationship going on, especially when it's because I am a male and I'm attracted to females. When the female is doing the things to the male, I just like. Did you ever see the movie Swim Fan?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't watch that movie. That movie made my skin crawl at how psychopathic that girl went. And this really, like, when we hit next scene, I listed them all off of the things she does, and it's just like, it's a masterclass in how to lose a guy, dude.
Yeah.
Every one of these.
And that's, like I say, it's just hard to remember sometimes. That's the whole idea.
Of
here.
course.
And then you kind of come back and you think like, I hope everybody watches this movie this way. That this is supposed to be a joke, that you're not supposed to be this way.
As opposed to, look, it got him. It landed
Okay?
him.
Like, this isn't how you do it. You don't just do a bunch of crazy shit. So then you're like, see, if you could put up with my worst, then you deserve me at my best kind of bullshit. It's just like, no,
Nope.
stop that. This is funny.
Nope.
I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to be as best person as I can.
Well, and here's the point.
So
CAN.
And then there's a point where I'm just like, are we sure that this is a joke? Because I feel like this is just how 90% of like relationships go, is where he's like, you're already falling in love with me. And he's just like, I'm going to make you fucking kill yourself, you dumb piece of shit. You're just like, Oh, no.
That's marriage.
That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty much relationships until you figure it out the right way.
I woke up to a list on my refrigerator this morning. Did that make me extremely happy? No, but am I going to do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guess
buddy.
so.
I'm going to do it so that we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're exactly right.
Remember that? I don't think we watched that one. There's a Home Improvement Halloween episode where he goes, he's trying to tell Brad, he's like, Brad, listen, sometimes men do things they don't want to do so that women will do things they don't want to do. And he goes, like what? And Jill's like, yeah, like what? He's like, shave your back hair, grease an engine.
Watch Die Hard for the 5th time this week.
F&A. Come on.
Yeah, things guys want to do.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Just saying, man.
So scene 3, Andy escalates her tactics. She becomes clingy, overly emotional, and invasive, moving into Ben's apartment, sabotaging poker night, and dragging him to a Celine Dion concert instead of a Knicks game. She even knocks him out during a movie and insists on couples counseling led by her own friend. Ben, determined not to lose the bet, refuses to break up with her despite the chaos. So, fellas, there's an insane list of things that she goes through in this movie. I could read them all off to you. But what I really want to know is like, what's the one that sends you over the top? Okay. I've pre-written down which ones would be the ones that would end the relationship for you, but let's go through the whole thing. So Andy in this movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, becomes clingy, moves way too fast, moves herself into his place, takes over, asks him to leave the game, the Knicks playoff game, to get her a drink during the final seconds. She's talking during a movie, which ends up getting him knocked out and in a fight. She contacts his mom behind his back and begins a relationship. I love you. When she hangs up the phone, only been dating for a couple days. Openly criticizes his masculinity and competence under the guise of honesty. Tricks him into going to a Celine Dion concert instead of a Knicks game, and so much more. At what point are you like, fuck this bet?
I want to say it's my mom.
You think so?
Yeah.
I wrote down talking during a movie.
It'd be a strike for sure. But like contacting my mom after like 2 days would be like all 3 strikes.
Dude, and it's aggressive. It's not like I just called your mom today. It's like, no, we've talked 7 times.
Yeah.
And we say I love you when we hang up.
I'm not even sure about you yet. That's fucked. Yeah, and
fuck you too, Mom.
The Celine Dion concert, like the trick kind of sucks.
Yep.
Thinking that you're going to something, but like Celine Dion, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I think, I don't know, like the idea of the whole thing, it's the entire scene, it's the entire night of them like doing dinner and stuff and having like he cooked something really good, but then she says she's a very vegetarian or vegan, which is got to be a lie, obviously. And then going to that place and then saying like, my boyfriend thinks I'm fat. It's just like, what are you talking about? What? Where did that come from?
I wrote down crying at a dinner that you made for you, like, because like you slaved away at this dinner.
Yeah.
And now you're going to cry because it's like, look at how good that looks.
Oh,
like,
it looks amazing.
And you're crying because it's animal product. That I should have known this. You should have told me about
like,
this.
how did you not
knew
tell
we were
me
doing
this?
a dinner.
Yeah. Like, there's no way, shape. By the way, if you're vegan, then you also wouldn't be eating crab legs.
Yes.
So
That's pescatarian.
That's pescatarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Throwing it out there.
The boys' night, poker night thing too would really get under my skin.
Yeah.
Like I told you.
If she came to your band practice and did that,
I mean, that's
You have to sit there and listen.
check out this sick riff.
Hey, dude.
I don't like how much gain you have on that one pedal.
You got to go.
Gotta
Yeah.
get out.
You have to go.
What do you
Can
think
you guys like turn it down?
what do you think my breaking point is?
I think yours is. Like during the game.
100%.
Yeah, the soda.
If like I am envisioning when I went to Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals, Molly wasn't able to come with me. But if she had and during the last minute of play in a tie game had asked me to go get her drink, we would be done.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that.
Well, and he like goes and gets it and then has to go back out again, right?
It's not diet.
It's like, dude, like all I can think about is if Harrison is doing. I'd be like, no, bud, we're gonna get it after.
Yeah.
Duh. It's like this is what children do.
And I think all concession stands close down like in the final couple minutes of the game. They're like, "You're done. Get out of here."
Yeah. So like, no. How about we don't do that?
Yeah. It's this starts to get real hard to rewatch, even though you know it's a joke and it's a tactic. It's tough.
And
It's
again,
real tough.
like I get the point of it, but it does like it does get a little stale. Like it's kind of the same joke over and over again of like the women products in his medicine cabinet and stuff like that. It's just like, that's the trailer moment, you know. It's
Vagisil.
yeah.
Well, and there's honestly, there's part of some of that stuff isn't even that bad.
No.
But his freak out over that stuff, but not some of the other stuff, because he's like, I mean, it's right in front of her. Oh, no. You're just like, okay, I mean, come on.
But also,
how about no?
They don't address the fact that like Andy, first of all, even doing 2 of these things should have sent any man running.
Yeah.
And is she just so entitled and thinks she's such hot shit that a guy like Matthew McConaughey is going to put up with all this? Like, well, she never addresses the fact she can't lose him.
Yeah.
Something's up.
That's a good point, too. And that's what I was kind of, I caught myself kind of thinking about that on like the second or third rewatch doing this. And I was just like, but like, if you're doing all this stuff, when does the red flag begin that he's not getting the fuck out?
It's why she picked a hot guy, because hot guys don't have to put up with that shit.
Yeah.
If she had picked a slouch on the street, he's going to put up with it.
Yeah.
He's going to put up with all that and go, whatever.
And again, maybe not again, but I want to bring this up too. His portion in all of this is to try to get someone to fall in love with him in 10 days, right? I mean, that's the goal for dating anyway, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like the bet part, yes, is shady and fishy, but like that's the fucking goal.
It's like, here, check this out. I want you to date somebody, and I want you to have it go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what's the catch?
Like, I guess maybe it's a little crazy that it's in 10 days, but it could happen.
I've fallen in love in 10 days.
Sure.
Hey, we all been there, okay? And so it's one of those things that you're sitting there thinking like, I bet you can't get her to fall in love with you in 10 days. It's like, well, and again, flip it around again. If it was some slouch girl off the street, if it was Janie Briggs from fucking, Not Another Teen Movie, it was, glasses and a ponytail, and just dumbing down a girl or something. And then it becomes this like, then there's like a malicious bet. It's like, you've got to make this gorgeous woman fall in love with you in 10 days. It's like, fuck, I'll definitely try. Like, yeah.
Well, and I guess too, like in that aspect, he didn't give it up because it was he's in on the bet as well.
Yes.
So he has to try and stay in it. So that is a little shitty as well. But what you guys are saying too, like, yeah, what if he did back out and couldn't take it anymore? Is it in 10 days, or would she have to make up the rest of the days in the article? You know what I mean? Like if he fell out on like
10
day
days
4
or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 10 days or less. But what if by this point though, right? So now
This is as deep as we've gone in a movie in a long time.
It's fucking crazy. So what do we think this is of the her putting all the stuff in there, and then also, or like the poker game, maybe like the poker game.
Yeah, right.
If poker game is day 5, we'll just say that, right? So that means at day 4, she was kind of doing all this other stuff that's like, she's in love with you. It looks like she's in love with you.
Feel like it.
I mean, it's in a crazy way, apparently, but she's in love with you. Well, doesn't that mean he won his bet? Why does he have to show up at the thing?
That's what they said. He's like, boss needs to decide, and you need to bring the date to this party, and she needs to be in love with you.
And that's the thing, is like, well, I made her fall in love in fucking 5 days, got her the diamonds, we're done deal,
Right?
Boom, that's it.
Right out the big guns, baby. B-A-B-Y.
B-A-B-Y.
B-A-B-B-Y.
Wait, why did you spell baby and not G-U-N-S? Why not big guns?
No, that was the last word. That's,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
charming.
Oh.
I'm charming.
Yeah, last word.
All right.
B-A-B-Y.
It's confusing if you spell out a word from earlier on.
Oh, okay.
You have to like go back in the sentence. It's not like mathematically plausible.
Yeah.
BACK.
Yeah.
Next scene.
But but she is right about a few things though, like the smoking of the cigars in the apartment.
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
fucked up.
imagine?
That's
Can you
Oh,
imagine
dude, fuck that.
having people over to your place and smoking cigars?
Absolutely not.
I have like some cigars down in the basement or whatever that I've like. It's just like I never smoke them inside.
No.
because I'm not a fucking Neanderthal. Like
No.
what the hell is wrong with these guys?
She's right about that. And
Can you imagine living above this apartment? Fuck.
the Celine Dion thing, like you said, Sean, like that's dope. When I was in college, I dated a girl, and her mom got tickets to see Cher at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, and they were like, "You're coming with us," and I was like, "Awesome."
Yeah.
And I went, and I'm like, I would have never seen Cher ever, and I got to watch Cher, and it was awesome.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I don't understand why he's so pissed off about this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm missing the Knicks game.
I'm
but-
missing the big game. It's like, well, there's 4 more after this,
Yeah.
man. Go to one of those. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know when Celine Dion's gonna be back.
Yeah.
And like it's one of my favorite cuts, like comedic cuts in the film, but it also comes after. I think it's I forget when it's after, but they're like hanging out in the apartment, him and her, and one of my problems with the movie is that like the jokes span out to way longer than they need to, and that makes the movie a lot longer. It's just like. The beats aren't there in certain jokes and certain like comedic punchlines, but then they cut right after that to the like she builds it up like they're going to the Knicks game, and it's yeah, it's really funny.
But it's like a karaoke version of
Yeah.
it. It's not actually her.
And like apparently it was in the other room of Madison Square Garden. Right?
Maybe it's probably, yeah.
It's the B hall.
So yeah. So
Celine Dion got pushed.
he got pushed. Well, we didn't know that the Knicks were going to make it to the playoffs. So
Sorry.
It's like
We double booked. We got to put Dion in the closet.
yeah.
Dion's in the closet.
Dion? You called her Dion.
Duh.
Oh, that's great.
Adam
Yes.
Goldberg's pretty funny in this movie. He had a good line where when she barges into his office and like brings the dog
Yeah.
and the matching clothes that they wear, and
Yes.
she's like, "Try it on." He's like, "No." And Adam goes, "No, you should try it on. Otherwise, you don't know if it's gonna fit."
Otherwise, you don't know if it's going to fit. He's like, oh, man, looks like the inside of a raincoat.
It's really good.
I heard that, and I fucking lost it. Like, when he ended up saying that.
Oh, you're a vision in khaki.
Dude, it is so good. And I also love that, like, they have, like, you have Adam Goldberg, but Thomas Lennon. I like that they have him dressed up in like the bow tie and like the Andy Bernard jackets and stuff. But at the same time, he doesn't lose his guy edge.
Yes.
You know, they could have played him down to be like kind of the, well, I'm the nervous guy and I like to do this. And, well, I don't know. I don't really have much luck with women and I don't know. And just,
You're the stallion.
it's like, you're a stallion, man.
Like 100,
You're a stallion.
200 guys.
200 girls, man. It's like, no, they could have totally done that. But I like that they give him his chops, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they let him kind of get one
Would've
over on
liked
Ben
more,
every now and
maybe,
again.
more of them, but
Absolutely.
You forgot to name one thing of the 10.
okay.
The naming of the dick.
Oh, the dick naming.
Would that be nope.
I don't
Exactly.
quite get the like if a girl's talking about my dick in a pleasant manner, then you can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Don't care.
It is a weird thing that he gets very hung up on.
Yeah,
It's got to be
hung
manly.
Up on.
It's like, well, dude, if you have a 10-inch schlong and it's called Princess Sophia, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's still a 10-inch schlong.
You're gonna be scared of Princess Sophia.
yeah, when I'm done.
Yes, right.
I wouldn't know. But
Nope.
No.
Yeah, neither would
I imagine that's how they talk.
It
Mike-
still works no matter what its name is.
Would
You guys have a schlort? Is that what you have?
Guys, I'm very proud of this. My porn name on this one is Top Notch. How to Lose a Guy Inside 10 Gays.
Why do they always have to be gay movies? Like, why is the porn name?
It's the only kind I watch.
Oh, wait.
That's the old kind of lock.
I like to see how the other half does it. I think it's a good name. I don't know.
Is They name
How about how
naming
to-
a lot of dicks in
How
that
to
one.
come inside a guy in 10 days? I don't know.
How about how to blow a guy in 10 ways? How about that? That work? That work for you, Mike? Huh? How about that?
Hey,
Is that okay?
It's pretty good.
How to lose your virginity in 10 days.
And
that works.
It's actually kind of classy.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Trademark. All right, so scene 4, the couple travels to Staten Island to visit Ben's family, where the dynamic unexpectedly shifts. Andy and Ben begin bonding genuinely. Back in New York, Ben proudly refers to Andy as his girlfriend, while Andy starts questioning whether she can publish an article that would destroy someone she actually cares about. At the company gala, look at me, guys.
Nice.
Ben's boss declares Ben the winner, believing Andy is truly in love with him. Moments later, jealous coworkers unravel everything, exposing both the bet and the article behind their backs.
I do want to say, give some credit here, because as I started reading a little bit about this, there's a pretty decent amount of improv that happened on this
Yeah.
set.
Oh, good call.
And I have to bring it up that Kate Hudson's improv chops are apparently just severely underrated and underappreciated.
What, most of that guys' night scene,
Yeah.
didn't they say?
Yeah, like her throwing the stuff on the guys.
Amazing.
Therapist scene.
The therapist scene, a lot of like the over smooching kind of thing that she ends up doing, like just going for it and really throwing other people for a loop in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of keeping the production and like the writing kind of on its toes. Because I think if you didn't have some of that in there, it became it's like borderline slapstick.
Sure.
That you're just like, if you didn't have this in there, some of these scenes would have fallen flat easily.
I absolutely agree with you. I can see like where some of the problem for me with it is probably the editing, and I don't know if they were improv parts at all. What the scenes that kind of like drag on a little bit, because the therapist scene does not drag on at all. Like it's her doing like the tissues under her armpits. That was all Hudson. Like she just did that. Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I think they do really spice this movie up a lot. And you can't really see the seams at all from like what's in the writing and what's improv.
The tissue thing at the poker table, she comes out and does like the blow thing, and I don't know if that was necessarily it, but her like,
It doesn't look
and then
like
like Thomas Lennon's like just has it on his shoulder.
Yes, yeah.
It's like little things like that are those are very underappreciated like points and like jokes that I don't know, like we just wouldn't maybe have gotten them without her doing what she was doing. And obviously Matthew McConaughey, I think, has a great knack for improv. I think he brings a lot of himself into his characters, obviously, but in the same way, it works so well here because it is that kind of charm mixing in with his like city boy presence, you know? So,
And that is where the charm comes in from that, but then the charm of this family hangout is
absolutely.
I think this is my favorite part of the movie. It actually has that turning point moment from the rom-com. Oh, wait, it's cool that it comes from family.
It helps you
because this hangout's fucking dope.
It just helps to ground the movie a little bit more back to reality here, just a little bit, which is also a good metaphor for just having a vacation every now and again. You know what I mean? I know, it's super weird. I kind of thought that maybe, I don't know. But I will say, I think you're right. It's like one of the better parts of this to not see that Matthew McConaughey's family, which again, it's a nice little switch that they pull. Because they walk in and it's like people yelling bullshit and stuff, and you're like, okay, are we gonna get
kids running everywhere?
The wacky family of Matthew McConaughey, of Ben, no, okay, and then you're like, oh no, they're all just they're really appreciative of each other. They all really love each other. You can tell there's a lot of love in this place. No wonder Andy would be like very intoxicated with this place.
No doubt. If I was dating Matthew McConaughey,
of course,
and he brought me to his family and they were all playing cards for 6 hours, I'd be like, after like the second game of bullshit, I'm like, guys, I'm so fucking bored. Can we please do something else?
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I know the rules yet.
There's
I'm just yelling bullshit.
Yeah, there's so many different ways. It's mostly a drinking game, I think, that I remember from college.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's cute. Luckily, we don't have to see the 6 hours of card playing.
I hate to diminish what you just said about it because it is a great scene.
Yeah.
But like, I just cannot do card games or
and
like
the
board
uncle's
games.
clearly the lovable face.
Absolutely.
That dude is fucking awesome.
Just cut to him every now and again.
And it's always a
farting.
very subtle.
Well, the smell's Uncle Marvin or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I did have to think about this though, because this is when they finally have sex for the first time. They're just gonna like passionately fuck for the first time in the bathroom of his parents' house, which is probably the only bathroom.
Yeah.
With just family and kids hanging out just right outside the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone just hung out outside for the 6 hours. I'm sure some other people want to get in the shower as well.
Nobody has to go to the bathroom
Nope.
after that card game. That extravaganza.
It's twofold because your first time fucking in a shower, I presume they fucked in the shower.
They were heading for the shower.
They were going to try, but then they found out it's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Shower's not very fun.
Exactly.
Actually.
Now, fucking in the shower is fun on like your, 10th time you fucked somebody?
12th.
Something like that. Like, let's try something different.
Yeah, there's some awkwardness, though, if you're going to try that for your first one.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's probably like that weird, like lavender colored,
It's a blue, it's either
fiberglass
blue, pink, or green. Yes.
tub, right? With like a ducky shower curtain kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna be okay.
we like to imagine it's our home. Oh, okay.
Just for this 3 minutes that we're having.
That's about what it's going to take.
Yeah, man.
But it is nice. They finally have the moment of consummating it, and it's great that now they're actually being themselves. Like,
Yeah.
And I never quite caught on to the whole bullshit thing because they're talking about how great of a bullshit finder Matthew McConaughey is from this card game, but he clearly never sniffed out her bullshit.
Yeah.
But were they trying to imply that maybe he had, but he's still just trying to
No,
win
no, Mike. It's dumb. Yeah.
So
He's
yeah,
just
being
dumb.
smart, they're like, he's just so dumb. We'll tell him how smart he is at this game because he always wins this card game. We'll just tell him he's really smart and special.
Oh, yeah.
He'll
Or
be
that he
fine.
was just so in love that his bullshit meter was off because her.
Oh.
But he wasn't in love
Well,
until now. Like the
don't
man,
think
the
so?
man hated
Well, yeah, that's a
her.
good point.
The man fucking hated her
Well,
guts.
no, here's the thing. It's like, well, he brings it up. He says, like, where's the cool, fun, smart Andy with ambition and all this wanting to be a writer? And then you're just like, yeah. And so he is in love with that idea,
The idea.
but not
The last 6
What's been-
days have been hell.
right. So, okay.
He even broke up with her, and he's like, God damn it, I can't. Couples therapy. Like he does not like this relationship.
No.
Until now. All of a sudden, they're both actually being themselves.
maybe he's doing the tropey man thing where he's like pretending not to really care.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
cool, bro.
He's like, yeah, because of the bet, I have to go win her back right now and consider couples therapy.
right.
yeah.
Right.
But I actually really like her and might love her. L-O-V-E.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
L-O-V-E.
L-O-V.
No, you did it wrong. H-E-R.
H-E-R.
There you go. There you go. You got it. You're picking it up. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting it figured out.
I'm gonna charm my wife tonight.
All right. Hey.
Maybe take her to a frost yourself party.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's a unique proposition to say, hey, everyone come to this party where you can wear millions of dollars worth of diamonds.
Yeah, just pick anything.
It's a
And
buffet.
we're just going to write your name down on the list to say that you have that, and don't worry, later on our security will really not care too much about anybody leaving
No.
the party.
Yeah.
They might be on break for all we know
Yeah.
when you decide to walk out of here with a multi-million-dollar diamond
It
around your
could.
neck.
It's not a big deal. We don't even care. You know how much we care? We don't even care about the earrings that you're still wearing when you fucking walked out, and we still got the necklace back, but she's still wearing the earrings. We're like, what? Like, oh, those are only like a couple mil.
I think it's the kind of party where they just charge you for it. Like if
Okay.
you leave, they're like, that means you bought them.
It's like, oh.
But the necklace, they're like, you can't have that.
Yeah.
You just can't have
It
that.
is priceless.
Put it on my
They're
tab.
literally priceless.
It's like the way I would work this is like hire ex Secret Service agents
Yeah.
to like and hire one for every item in this place. And like whoever takes it, you watch them the rest of the night.
Or just every person gets their own Secret Service agent that just stands behind them.
It's like a coat check at the front of this place. It's
You
just
have
like,
to be a
okay,
throuple tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Very sorry about this.
I have to
Apologize.
say that when she walks out in that yellow dress, my wife loves this movie, and we were watching it together, and that scene happens, and she whispers to herself, but loud enough for me to hear when she walks out with that yellow dress, she says, "Iconic." It's apparently this yellow dress drives women crazy.
I think she's right, man. Like I see her.
Okay. That's what you get for. I'm
What?
not gonna say it.
for making fun of his wife.
I was gonna say for not drinking Big Grove.
I don't want to have an IPA. They don't have cold ones.
No, that yellow dress is unbelievable on her. Yeah.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Well, and apparently it was just set up perfect for these yellow diamonds that are going to get put on her too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's but I mean, it's like the reveal, the dress reveal, and Matthew McConaughey's reaction certainly sells it though too. Like that kind of chest clutch. He's just like, yeah, I think it just hit him like a sack of bricks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus, CHRIST, whatever you spell it.
Man, I love them yellow dresses.
I have a theory. I think that this is Wooderson, and that is in fact Mike. And after he saved him from that fight, Wooderson pulled Richie off of him.
Yeah.
Saved him for that fight. They kind of had a little bit of a bond after that. All right. And then Mike was going to New York, obviously, anyways.
They went to Aerosmith first, obviously.
And obviously they went to Aerosmith, but then Wooderson was like, finally figured out, he's like, well, they all went to college. Mike's done with college. He ends up moving to New York for journalism and advertising, whatever it ends up being, gets a job there. And then Wooderson shows up. He's like, I just couldn't deal with those high school girls anymore, man. And he comes back around.
It's kind of fucked up. I get older. They stay the same age.
I finally realized that's sort of weird, right?
It just got to a point where I just kept getting older.
And they kept getting younger.
Anyways, I just need a job.
And then went straight up the
and then he
And in
surpassed
fact,
Mike.
I need to change my name.
Yeah. I got a problem.
that's not my name anymore.
I can't go to Texas.
Let's
All my
see.
exes live there.
Ben
So there's a couple
Barry.
of restraining orders.
Yes.
So
Sad.
So
if you want to jump in my Lincoln, we can go.
My question for you boys is who's worse in this whole thing, Andy or Ben?
Oh man.
Like, because I've gone back and forth on it. Like, I'd like to think that actually Andy is worse. What she's doing is this whole trying to dump somebody. But then I'm like, well, wait a minute. But Ben's trying to actively manipulate someone into falling in love. I can't quite decide who was actually the worst person in their agreements in these bets.
Here's the thing. I'm also going to say Andy. And I'm going to say it because her intent with the article and everything else with this individual, could have been anybody, was going to be malicious. It was malicious. It was the intent to drive this person crazy and just like ruin their life for 10 days, right? How bad could that have possibly gone, right? Even worse than this, had it been just some other random guy.
she could have been killed.
I'm just saying. She could have been killed. Guy could have it could have gone really fucking bad.
That's true.
That being said, then you have Ben, and the idea is to make somebody fall in love. He didn't say he wasn't open to the idea
Yeah, he could
ever at
actually
the
be in
end of
love.
this.
That's what was there ever a point where they were like, and then you'll just fucking get rid of her, right?
And then we want to see you throw her in the gutter.
Yeah.
It's
You know
like,
what would
no.
be a cool story is like that if this really works out for you, man.
Exactly.
And then you guys really do end up with a diamond, and wow, what an amazing story and idea behind the ad campaign
we could-
potentially.
yeah, and then that'll help our companies kind of get together a little
Super
bit.
freaking weird. And then, by the way, because this whole time, Matthew McConaughey, yeah, he's doing like the first date thing, the crab legs, and yeah, it could have been like that bit of a man test of being like, is she cool? Can she hang?
Yeah.
But then they bond over the Knicks tickets. He's cooking her insane awesome dishes that she rejects because of the article.
First of all, he picked the place they were going to go first, and that's already impossible.
Yeah.
He already had it laid out.
Unreal.
Didn't even ask her.
No.
Unreal. Which is, by the way, apparently, guys, it is probably true. Just pick a fucking place.
Exactly.
You might get 1 or 2 rejections on it. It's like, no, I already picked. We're
Well,
going.
You heard
You're
the
gonna love
alternative is if you and your spouse argue about where to go, you just say, hey, babe, I picked a place for us tonight. We're going to go there, but I want to see if you can guess it. And
you
whatever
guess
they
what it
guess, you go, yes.
How'd you guess it? Oh, my God.
That's one of the best ways because they're saying that place. You're like, that's the one.
We need to delete that all because I've
Yeah,
used
it's
that.
secrets.
They don't listen this far.
Okay.
Molly hasn't listened to an episode in like 2 years.
Might this one.
This is
Oh,
the one,
shit,
you
you're right.
idiot. We
Damn
just
it.
did 10 things I hate about you and fucking killed it.
God, I'm sorry.
We got a new demographic locked in. Okay, we got to take care of them.
Yeah. Okay. So can we nix that?
So
next part?
McConaughey is
Nix it.
all
Logan,
wrong
thank you.
in this, and Kate Hudson did no wrong.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Oh, right.
That's it.
Scene. Actually,
That's
that's the end of the
it.
movie.
That's the
that's
end.
end.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
far as
Really,
I'm
it kinda is.
concerned. No, it's not.
The shitty part is, though, where I lean more towards hating Andy worse is that it comes out, they both fucked up. They both know that each other
Exactly.
fucked up, and then she has to take it. She has to take this whole holier than thou approach and like embarrass him on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like this could have just ended. They both said fuck.
As if she has like zero accountability in the whole fucking
Yes,
thing.
and it's implied that even though this whole company saw every bit of this breakup,
Yeah.
that he still gets the pitch.
Yeah.
What? If I were those two girls, I'd be like, what?
No, actually, it makes a lot of sense, Mike, because she went through this thinking like maybe there's a thing here. And maybe by this point, by the end of all this, up to this point, now she's like, I think I am really falling for him.
She doesn't want to write the article anymore.
Her going through this and making this big of a scene pretty much proves that she was in love and what the fuck,
Yes.
Ben. So they're like, fuck, we just lost. They know they lost.
Yeah.
They got nothing.
I mean,
Yeah, okay, I hear you.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
hear you.
they know they lost the bet.
he hooked him with the FROST.
That's
That was good enough.
Did he spell Frost in
I
the
don't.
movie?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope not, because there's just too much.
When this movie's over, it's going to cut to like 4 months later. It's like they both got fired from their jobs.
Yeah.
She wrote a political article that no one read, and the Frost Yourself campaign was just like, guys, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Nobody bought diamonds in the whole city.
Turns out people don't like to get told "go frost yourself"
Yeah.
to their faces.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, Michael Keaton's like, what?
What?
Jack Frost?
Oh,
Jack off Frost.
Jack off Frosty.
So
Let's finish this movie. Final scene, the truth explodes publicly. Heartbroken, they separate until Ben reads Andy's finished article and realizes she genuinely fell in love with him. Learning she quit her job and is heading to Washington, Ben chases her down, calls her out for running away. They finally confess everything, choosing honesty over ambition. The film ends with Ben sending Andy's belongings back home where they both belong. Belongings belong. And sealing it with a kiss.
yep. Her last line to him, like, "I guess you did it. You lost a guy in 10 days or whatever." And she's like, you lost him." She's like, "No, I didn't, because you can't lose something you didn't have."
ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we did. You did.
But you did.
And like we both understand in this moment that we both did something stupid. But like, is the connection not real because of that?
We could acknowledge it that we made mistakes, and we could, just each kind of own this.
Kinda
each
nice.
Our own parts of this. And
Reminds
then
both
maybe
of us
see
that
if we can.
they were human.
It's actually the best possible outcome. We both, if one of us were not in on this, like this would be a bad situation, but we were both kind of trying to fuck this up.
Yeah.
But here's the cool thing, like we met and we actually love each other.
Yeah.
Like fucking crazy.
Kind of weird how like this all played out. I mean, it's super coincidental actually that we were both at the same place trying to do the same thing to a different person and just happened to be matched up together.
Instead, it's like, I'm quitting my job and moving tomorrow.
It's the only place I can write what I want. It's not.
No.
It's not.
He's right. You can write that here.
You could go to
Anywhere.
Tajikistan and you
Yeah.
could write that
No,
article.
you don't understand. Politics only come from Washington, D.C.
Oh,
You
right.
don't understand.
Oh, right. Wow.
So,
Well, no,
Wait.
but like, okay, the motorcycle chase on the bridge. It's like, lady, I can't pull over. It's like, well, then do you have something I can throw up into? Great little line. But then he says, lady, what are we doing here? He's like, what do you want to do here, lady? And Matthew McConaughey boldly says, kind of tries to do the, all order for her move. And it's like, take the lady's belongings back to her apartment. She's got other transportation. Moves in for kiss. No, I ain't gonna do that, Chief. I'm not leaving you alone with this girl that you just pulled over on the side of the fucking Brooklyn Bridge. I ain't doing that. There's some weird thing I just got about you being here telling me to take her shit, and you're gonna take her. I'm not comfortable with
it's
that.
okay. We know each other.
And I don't fucking buy it.
Come on, look at it. Watch this.
Hey!
Bullshit.
All right,
Bullshit.
all right. I'm getting my fucking gun.
No. Hey.
No, I'm getting my fucking gun.
Or he just takes her money and just all her stuff and is like,
That's
fuck.
that's what I was thinking too.
It's not like an Uber where you're like, hey, this is the guy that has my stuff. It's like,
Hey.
you don't fucking know what that cabbie's name is or where he's going.
It's very true. He drives the same car that 9,000 other people do in that city in a 1 block radius.
Yep.
So that makes a lot of sense. But no, hey, cabbies have integrity, Mike. I don't want you throwing them under the bus like that.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you.
You're
God.
An agency.
Yeah.
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 Agency.
AGENC.
Smelling me.
Why?
Agency.
Do you guys have any props or punchable faces you want to do in this one?
Yeah.
Let's do a prop.
Ooh, here's a prop.
What do you got, man? I got one.
Okay.
I want to hang the bullshit scoreboard on our wall.
Okay.
With all the markings on it.
Hell yeah.
I think that's a good one.
Ooh,
That or the photoshopped album that she gives him
Yeah.
of like their future children.
That's good.
It's pretty gross. That's pretty gross, yeah. I don't like that.
I want the. No, I don't want that. I don't know what I want, guys. I'll tell you what. What Caleb K wants. He wants a prop. He wants a Celine Dion concert T-shirt.
Nice.
So,
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, those are pretty. They're such a terrible like knockoff looking shirt. They've just got just a weird pink shirt with like a square of Celine Dion on it.
Perfect. Not for resale.
No,
I want the marquee of the rom-com or chick flick
Sleepless
movie
in Seattle?
movie marathon
Yeah.
they went to. I want the whole marquee.
Yeah.
You know what I want? I want their poker. I want his poker table.
With the piss on it.
Yep.
If we were on a train to go punch a face, I'm on board.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think this is the first time in a punchable face history, but I'm going for the dog. I'm punching that dog right in the
Whoa.
face. I can't do little dogs like that, man. Especially
Yeah.
dogs that are going to be pissing on everything.
Yeah. There's just something about those dogs that, like that one. It's like with the hair. There's so much manicurism like that has to go into like having that dog. I don't get it, man. I really don't.
You made it look ugly.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, the entire time that this argument is happening, that dog is sitting there just like, what the fuck did I get into?
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
He's
What
doing
they-
a dog article.
Oh, yeah.
About how to find a family that'll get rid of you in 10 days.
how to get adopted in 10 days.
No, how to
Get unadopted in 10 days.
He's like, okay, so I'm going to piss on the coffee. They're not getting rid of me.
Get stupid haircut.
How to get your foster fail parents to foster fail you or whatever the fuck.
I want to see that movie.
How to foster fail in 10 days. Written by Krull. The Destroyer.
I have a punchable face. It's the first Knicks game. There's a guy when he goes to get the sodas. There's a guy he's kind of a bigger guy, longer dark hair, and he just has the blankest look on his face of like he did not know they were rolling at the time. He's just like, and he's waving like a Knicks finger. He's like. And then he's coming back down the stairs and yeah, let's get that guy in frame again. They didn't take. I don't know. Didn't like him.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
I think my punchable face is Sleepless in Seattle patron,
the guy,
big man, big guy who punches Matthew McConaughey. I think he's my punchable face because he's the exact person that, like, not talking about anything other than the fact, like, about punching or him being aggressive. You know, you kind of got every right. You know, people interrupting his movie, and this isn't even her being real. It's a fucking ploy. So you're interrupting my movie. Kind of has every right, but I don't want to sit next to this guy. He looks like he smells like his own hair grease, and he's probably crying loudly at different times.
True.
You know? Yeah. And he's doing the whole
extra crunchy napkins, so he's wiping his tears and his buttery mustache with.
Dude, yeah, he's my punchable for sure.
Right.
So,
well, anything else you guys want to talk about on this one? It sort of just ends. It's like, cool. It's not even like 6 months later getting married. It's just like, no.
There it goes.
Setting up a sequel, baby.
The only other, I do have one last thing, and it's maybe one of the biggest tropes of all is the placement of this Gin Blossoms song. The harmonica or whatever, and it's just, anywhere you go, I'll follow you down.
I fucking love that song.
I fucking love that song too. And for some reason in this, I was like, this feels forced.
That was at the end, right?
Yeah, it was right at the end when he's chasing after her.
The music's not great in this movie. Like, they even have like a Gorillaz song playing in the
2000 or something like that.
Yeah, in the upbeat like martini bar. I'm like, it's kind of weird.
There was just some
felt
weird,
out of place.
Yeah, there's some out of place musical choices kind of throughout this whole movie.
Yeah.
There's some good ones, but there's some very out of place ones. And the Gin Blossoms, as much as I do love that song, what did not fit for me is not the way I wanted to end this movie.
But
changing my prop, the 10 CD changer thing he has.
Yeah, that's kind of tight. It was like lengthwise, sort of. Yeah,
you can see the disc. It's
nice.
sick.
I like that.
Well, we have dissected it with a modern eye. We got to figure out those modern day ratings to see where it lands on our big old board. Sean, what do you got, man?
Big old board.
I got this. Watched this with my wife, and I think that's the only way I'll ever watch it, to be honest with you. I will not really ever go back and visit this on my own. Not to say that's because it's a romantic comedy, and it's not that at all. It's just I think the gold standard lines up with The Wedding Singer for me. I just think it's funny and romantic, and it's the best of both worlds. This movie is kind of, like I said, the jokes in here kind of drag out a little bit, and I feel the length quite a bit in this. Some things get old, but I can appreciate these two, Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. Their chemistry is on fire. Love watching them together, and I love all the exterior characters, like their friends and everything like that. It's a fun movie. It's fun, and it's fine. I'm going to go 5.9.
5.9 for Sean. Or AJ, what about you?
Man, this is kind of a tough placement. Just because I think that this movie is better than maybe even at points we've kind of made it sound. But I do really buy into their chemistry because I think it's great, and obviously we get it again later on down the road in both their careers. So in my mind, these two kind of had this moment of being kind of a Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn of this generation. You know what I mean? And it's a very endearing chemistry that they've got. I hate it because I think that this movie gets away with shit because we're not doing it. We're doing it in a fun way, or we're making fun of it. But then people don't take it that. It's this movie walks a line for me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I think it's got some really good improv moments. I think that it's got some really great side characters. It's got the tropes and everything. I'm a little disappointed in the music choices. That all being said, I think I would probably end up putting this somewhere in about a 9. I'm sorry, a 9.
Whoa.
A 5?
Sean went, what?
I saw that. I was like, oh God. Okay.
It wasn't that good. Let me give it a 9.
Somewhere between a 9.
It's a 9. It's somewhere between a 9 and a 4. It's Jesus, AJ.
Pulp Fiction.
What a swing. No, I'm going to give this a 5.84.
Good Christ.
Yeah, that's important. Trust me.
Thank you, AJ. I'm going to be a little higher than you guys, but not much. I'm going to call it a 6.1. It is a fine movie. It is not what you would call what our average is, like our like good fine movie. It's just like I appreciate what you did. I like that people like it, but like we talked last week, this is more rom than com. Mm-hmm. I still think like Just Friends is the gold standard for like rom and com living together in a universe. And this is just like, it's not that funny. I like the story. It's cool. Kate Hudson, I've had a thing for her for a long time. I was walking home from a bar in Iowa City in 2004 in May, and there was a tour bus outside the Sheridan. Chris Robinson, who she was married to, had just played Gabe's with like his solo band. And walking off the tour bus at 2 a.m. as I walked past was Chris Robinson, Kate Hudson, and their like 4-month-old child.
Jesus.
And I just kind of went, they were both just epically, beautifully gorgeous people just walking into the Sheraton to go to their hotel. And she was glowing with the new mom energy. And it was like, I had just seen this movie poster a million times. Like, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the people in this movie are great. I got to give it a 6.1, I think. And we got to go to Starling here to find his modern day. He says, How to Lose a Guy is still glossy, charming, and driven almost entirely by the gravitas of two absurdly attractive people. On the other, it quietly warped an entire generation's expectations about dating, mostly by suggesting that if you're hot enough, you can just walk up to a stranger of your liking in a bar, say hello, and be in a relationship by Thursday. Kate Hudson's doing some real work here. Andy Sachs is a character who swings... Andy Sachs?
Andy Anderson?
Yeah. Andy is a character who swings impressively between charming, self-aware, and builds a fully unhinged moments, and Hudson sells every pivot. She's funny without being cutesy, annoys Ben without losing likability with the audience. In some moments, she's like a hotter Anna Faris in Just Friends. Matthew McConaughey, meanwhile, has possibly never had better chemistry with anyone. Is there a rom-com couple that laughs more naturally together? As scenes are fading, they both have lingering smiles after easy banter. The scenes breathe instead of rushing to the next plot point. You believe they like each other, which can be rare in this genre. Noticing more details now, there's a lot of small choices from actions to facial expressions I noticed watching this today. For example, when Ben brings Andy home, I never picked up the choice change music from hookup music to romantic music. Mainly because Let's Stay Together initially feels like a bizarre choice for a scene about not wanting to sleep together. My point exactly, dude. Today I learned that the lyrics are more about long-term intimacy than immediate sex. I had no idea, but I refuse to believe I'm the only person who grew up thinking that song wasn't a guy's cue to a girl to say, let's fuck. Throughout the movie, I understand some of the logistics are to test Ben, but I had to question my own patience in dating watching this. Is it really a thing for a guy to leave a concert or big event to get someone a soda when he doesn't even want one? Am I not romantic if I have stuck strictly to a I want one, would you like one too mindset? Some things go a little too far, even within the premise. Andy calling his mom always felt like it crossed a line, but watching it now, it's clearer that Andy herself thinks it might be the final straw she's looking for. She's pushing the experiment to its breaking point, including her own, she doesn't want to be this girl. Why this movie is one of the favorites of the modern day rom-com is it genuinely put the calm in it. They do want you to laugh or at least smile. Little big. I don't know. We'll find out. Kate Hudson is hovering over Matthew McConaughey's crotch. Kate Hudson hovering over Matthew McConaughey's crotch is killing me. Credit where it's due. This is also one of the few rom-coms that lets sex happen in the middle of the story, not as a reward at the end once everyone has been emotionally earned it. That choice alone makes the relationship feel more adult and more honest. I would like to ask Andy, though, once you know you like Ben, do you really need to lay out the entire truth of the experience to write this article? Couldn't you just tell it honestly with nuance and fudge a few details to keep your man?
Yeah.
As the movie winds down to the Delauer party, I finally have an audience to hear me say what I have thought for 2 decades. Of all fake movie ad campaigns ever conceived, Frost Yourself is hands down the absolute worst. This is not the badass Nike commercial from What Women Want from the same era. Finally, I love how the movie brings everything to a boil with the final party scene. Here, the characters keep crossing the room to engage with someone, passing on information through these shuffles that brings us to the truth coming out. There's almost a Shakespearean rhythm to it. It's fast, fun, and theatrical without feeling frantic. And a great song to end the scene with, You're So Vain. It was always about each of their own career aspirations until their feelings got in the way. After everything Annie has done, I noticed it ends with her hugging the doorman. I think that was to remind us that she's not ruthless and cruel. She's just doing her job maybe too well. She did this initially to help one of the best rom-coms of all time, Catherine Hahn. She needs this more than Ben because the consequence of her actions were to break someone's heart. Ben's scenario could have landed him the job and the girl. In the end, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days holds up, not because it's flawless, but because it's playful and occasionally ridiculous and anchored by 2 performers that genuinely enjoy each other. It's a movie that understands relationships are messy, even when you're both hot with great jobs, living in Manhattan, gobbling up Knicks tickets before StubHub ruined everything, and Google digital advertising disrupts both of their respective fields. This movie is an 8.25 for me, and if you boys don't like it, go frost yourselves. So
I was gonna say something in the episode right now that the amount of money spent on Knicks tickets in this movie, I want to know.
Yeah,
I want the math, and I know like inflation and everything, but I want to know that.
I'm actually glad Starling came in and raised this up a little bit because as a group, our score is now a 6.52. That dropped this into 185th spot, tied with Basketball. We do think that Just Friends, Euro Trip, and Mallrats are better films, but we think this is better than Crocodile Dundee, Out Cold, and Empire Records.
That actually feels really good, actually.
He convinced me a little bit that I think my score needed to come up, so I'm okay with that.
Better than Empire Records. You could argue that that's a bit of a like teen rom-com-ish.
Yeah, I'd say so.
In that kind of vein. This is better than that, I would say. Wouldn't you say, AJ? And thanks for Kate Hudson for the clothes.
Yeah, we're decked out in Fabletics today.
Yeah.
I know you're listening because I know you have to.
Yep. Well, we know you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for being here. Tune in as the month of love continues. There's Something About Mary, followed by Cable Guy, which is a love story, and we will prove it. And if you're new to this episode, go back this time last year, Super Troopers.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just reposted a video of us talking about the intro of Super Troopers and how it's one of the best of all times, and we were correct.
Yeah.
One of the greatest of all times.
That checks out.
Well, thanks to Logan on the controls here at Upload Media Group in Cedar Rapids. Learn more at uploadmediagroup.com. And check out our network, Cloud 10, at cloud10.fm. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/confusedbreakfast.
You should do that. It really changes our lives. And thank you to those who continue to support.
Buy some Fabletics because it's the comfiest clothes I've ever worn.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that ain't an ad read. That's just, look at us.
I'm living.
I am-
LIVIN.
I am ready to fall asleep
Yeah.
in these clothes.
Goodbye.
Bye.